Gambling is a great example of an area where there is a real gender difference. On average, men are much more likely to become addicted to most things, actually, but especially to things like kind of online gambling. And there are all kinds of reasons for that, about the dopamine system, especially among young men, etc., and this kind of high that you get from the reward of kind of a bet paying off, etc. There's a reason why this is predominantly a problem among men, which is men are more vulnerable to that particular kind of risk, that particular kind of addiction. There's something else going on here too, which is the get rich quick thing as well. And online, there's a bit of a culture around, like, men need to get wealthy, they need to do it quickly, they're not going to work, they're not going to do it slowly through the labor market. And that actually isn't just about gambling, that's also things like crypto, it's things like day trading, etc., which is this sense of wanting to get wealthy fast. And of course, almost nobody can get wealthy fast. That's incredibly unlikely. If you are going to get any kind of wealth, it's going to happen slowly, through working and saving. But I think there's a real problem among young men, which is they don't want to work for corporates, they don't want to climb their way up a labor market, they don't want to start in an entry-level job and work their way up. Not when there are these sort of very shiny objects online, especially, that could make you rich quickly. And it is a little bit like a fish hook. It's it's a shiny object kind of in the water, and you go, and that's going to make me wealthy, it's going to solve my problem, and you grab it, and then you are hooked. And those algorithms and those online platforms are just very good at playing into that higher risk appetite among young men, especially risk taking, but also into this cultural sense that a lot of young men have of wanting to get rich quick. And of course, there are examples online of men who've done that and who've managed to get a lot of wealth very quickly. They are the exception that proves the rule, but it's a beguiling story for sure. And I worry a lot, actually, that we have overdone the importance of entrepreneurship in recent debates. We go, entrepreneurship, that's how you're we need more entrepreneurs. And that's how you get out of poverty if you're a young man. And that is almost certainly not true. What will get you out of poverty is a good education and then steady rising up a career ladder. But nothing I've just said sounds exciting to a young man, and I understand why it doesn't. And then along come the shiny fish hooks that can catch them in the waters that they swim in now, which is obviously online.